Hi everyone, I'm doing a video now about supplements and why I've decided to go down that route for helping my bipolar recovery and on that path of healing. Now, for a year now, lots of you guys from YouTube have been saying, oh, you must try lithium orotate, it crosses the blood-brain barrier, have that instead of your lithium carbonate that I take every day. And so I did actually buy a whole load of these, but then my doctor here in France was like, I don't know about lithium orotate, I don't know anything about it, I don't know if you can take it alongside the other lithium, if that would be safe or not, so basically just don't take it. So I'm still not taking it, but I'll do a different video on that. Here is my box of supplements that I've just bought, and yes, it is an expensive way of healing, but I feel like I've got to try something, because before that, okay, I've been doing kind of like talking therapy with my doctor. He listens to me a bit, but it's only like 20 minutes every so often, and I didn't really feel like I was getting anywhere with it, and I didn't really feel like I had a lot to talk about. I don't feel like I have very much emotionally wrong with me in my body, or something, stuff to work on. I have in the past, but I feel like I've worked on it, and I did it almost on my own through kind of meditation or yoga, or just going on walks and just letting stuff out in my own time, or the osteopath sessions really helped with all of that, the opening up and freeing, and even when I was in my yoga classes, of the ones that I attend to rather than the ones that I give as a teacher, there were times when I'd feel like a huge opening and a release in my physical body. So yeah, I don't feel like there's much to talk about with my French doctor. So yeah, I was continuing on with my normal dosage of 600 milligrams of lithium carbonate, and I just felt like I wasn't moving forward and I wasn't doing anything new or different, and that my doctor really wasn't showing me a different path to take. And so I thought, well, okay, well, I've got to find my own way. And then I remember reading from one of my subscribers what he does to help him with his bipolar. And it was kind of mulling over in my brain, and I was like, and I kept rereading it and rereading it, and I was like, shall I try this? Shall I, give it a go myself? And he sent me messages really detailed on what he does at different times of the day and how much he takes of different supplements, and what it helps him with. So yeah, I mean, basically this is trial and error for me, and it was for him too. He wasn't sure how much to take of different things, and he would notice when he's taken too much of something, and then he'd go back on that and step it down, and then he would kind of find that right level for him, that right dosage for him, because obviously we all have we're all different sizes, different weights, we metabolize things differently, so we're not going to be the same as each other. So yeah, I'm not doing this from, there's no healthcare practitioner that's guiding me with this. So don't just copy what I'm doing because, that might be right for you. This really is trial and error. So I'm very much at the beginning stages. Literally, some of these things, like this, came yesterday, and I literally have taken it twice. What else came yesterday? Oh yeah, a new batch of D3 came yesterday, which I haven't tried that one yet. I'm still on the old one, which is a much lower dosage. yeah, so I wouldn't say that I'm noticing any changes yet, and I think it's something that I have to be patient with, and just wait and see what I start to notice with changes with maybe the way my brain works and functions, and my memory, because all of these, no, not all of them, most of them are relating to brain function. So yeah, I guess the main thing is, you know, white coat people, doctors, normal doctors aren't going to show you an alternative path, and I want to try as many things out as possible to see, you know, is it going to help me? Is it going to change my life in any way? Could it mean that maybe in the future that this regime that I'm doing is going to mean that maybe I can start coming off lithium carbonate in the future and still have all these amazing benefits that are coming to me from a natural source, not from a synthetic source and not from a toxic source either. So none of these things are going to harm my body like lithium carbonate does. Yeah, so that's a kind of introduction. And now I'm going to, from my diary, I wrote down lots of notes from research I did last night on the internet, and then I'll talk about what each separate one does for you or me, and then yeah, you can think about whether you want to try and test things out for yourself. So that's where we're going next. Okay, see you soon. Bye.